once again to another Fusion 360 tutorial. Today we're going to move on to 2D toolbars. Now, as you see, when you first open Fusion 360, you have these tools up here. They might not completely match because I've added things that I typically use more than others. So these are your 3D tools that you will be using for features and many other reasons. So we're going to go into our 2D sketch. These are your 2D tools. These are your toolbars. We're going to go over lines first. So as you can see, we're going to start with our line here. This is what it looks like. You can also go to these drop down. If you don't see it, you can also use the hotkey in L, and that is marked right here, and that indicates. So typically when you start out a sketch, you want it to be started at the origin point. This is the very center of your workspace, and it's good practice to start right on this line. Alright, so now when you create a line, as you can see, I'm stretching it out this way. As you see, the blue box is indicated and it says 49.650. Now that is indicating how long the line is. So let's say we want to specify a certain length that we want to use for our line. So I'm going to put 55 millimeters. So we're going to hit 55. Alright, now you can see that lock icon, and it's locked in that orientation to that length, and I can move it around. Now it's wanting me to specify the angle. Now what we can do, if we want to specify a specific angle, we can hit the tab button. It is now highlighted blue in the angle. So let's say we want to do a 45-degree angle. Well, we just type in 45-degree angle. So now it's locked in this orientation. If you were to move your mouse over to here, it would put it in the negative X quadrant. If you want to go the negative X and negative Y, if you want to go to the positive X, negative Y, but we're just going to leave it in both positive side. So we're going to click. Once you click, you will also have another line that is ready to go in another direction. You will just continue clicking and it will always create a new line. Now, one very important key on the keyboard that you probably be using quite often, and typically I will have my finger on it or somewhere near it, the escape key. So once you have this and say you don't want to drag another line and click, say you want 2 lines, you don't want to specify where it is, and that's where you want to end, you would hit the escape key for this. Now say I made a mistake and I didn't want to put this line here. There is another hotkey that's very useful to know, and it is the undo hotkey. Now I have a Mac with a PC keyboard, and on this keyboard it is the window button with Z. So window button and Z, and it will undo. Say you want to undo this line, you would hit undo and Z, and you can undo very many times. So it's a very good hotkey to have around. And when you have your snaps on, you can hit L for your line. You can click on the last endpoint right here, and it'll snap to it, and then you can create another line, another line, another line. You hit escape when you're done. And that's pretty much all there is for the line command. And next I think we're going to talk about rectangles and how to go about creating those. So that ends the line video. Stay tuned for more videos.